Hello, everyone. I'm reporting here from the Osaic due diligence meeting, Connect Ed in San Antonio. And right now, I'd like to talk about what I've been doing the last couple of years with our practice. We've been moving more and more towards legacy planning. And with that, we have putting a big emphasis on being more philanthropic, giving back to the community. So I am joined right now by the president and chair of Osaic's Foundation, the Osaic Foundation, Stacy O'Keefe. And Stacy, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
I want to get a better understanding. What is the Osaic Foundation? Can you just give us a few words on it?
Yeah, the Osaic Foundation really has a legacy coming in from one of our proprietors, American Portfolios. And with that, really the voice was to bring together our advisors, their staff, and home office and be able to support their missions within their local communities as well. So we really want to build that sense of local community as well as pulling that through nationally to support those areas.
Okay, and how big is the foundation?
The endowment we have is about $1 million. We give away about $500,000 of that to our advisors, staff, and their employees in grants, in direct grants. Those grants are directly correlated with the work that people like you are doing in your local community and the hours that are being supported for those local communities.
Okay.
So most of our focus is really in that support. We've had tremendous growth over the past 2 years of being able to give out those grants to our
That's how
Osaic
long you've been the
families.
president and chair, right?
I've been, yeah, pretty much. Well, past year. But it's pretty cool to be able to make those phone calls to advisors and say, just wanted to give you a call. First, they think I'm from compliance, so they sometimes get scared when I say I'm from Osaic.
Yes.
But then, we just get to let them know that we're here to support them and their work that they're doing. And the phone calls and the letters we receive out of our grant program is unreal. Very emotional. They tell us kind of what that meant to their small community. So we're able to really touch a lot and support our advisors.
So $500,000. So you donate half of what the foundation or the endowment has every year? Wow. So who's supporting that? Is it Osaic? And Osaic puts that much in. That's really saying a lot. That's really impactful, I think. And so advisors like I've gone to you, I fill out an application for a certain cause. What's the process that you use to go through and decide, all right, we want to support you, or what is the process?
It's very robust.
Okay.
So we have our board, of course, and then we have many different subcommittees of mainly home office people, but also we have specific subcommittees that bring in our advisors that want to donate their time as well. And so we have a subcommittee set up that goes through each and every single application that's gone through and reviews all that. And then we have a ranking system that we go through, and really it's about the hours that somebody spends in that event, just the area as well. So we look at the regions, we base it all on the regional effect to see where our advisors are giving back. And then we just scale out based on the engagement. If we have multiple advisors working in a soup kitchen, let's say, then we can give more money because there's more time and effort going. So we try to kind of balance that out.
Okay. So, and what are the size of the grants?
The grants can range anywhere from $250 up to $10,000.
Okay. Wow. So if you're giving out $500,000, you're giving out a lot of grants.
We're giving out, yes, over 180 this year, I believe we gave out.
Oh my, 180 grants and $500,000. You're giving a lot of money away.
We're giving a lot of money away, and it feels really good.
Yeah.
It's like it just means so much. I had one lady who I had dinner with a few weeks ago, and she had told me for the past 2 years that we have given her a grant. I said, oh, tell me more. What is your organization? And it was her foundation. She works with local women for financial literacy for females in her area, for the local high schools. And so it's pretty cool to be able to hear her story about what $2,500 did to be able to support that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it doesn't even have to be a big number, but what it means to them. I had one lady I called and I said, we're giving you $10,000. And she said, our organization has never been given this much money. This will make such a difference. And that's really what it's all about. As you know, you care,
Absolutely.
you want to
Yep.
give back. And so this is a way for me to be able to amplify that across our 10,000 advisors here at Osaic.
All right. So when you look at all the grants that you're giving out, what areas do you see are the ones that you give the most to? Like, is it the arts? Is it those in need? Is it education? Do you have any idea?
We do. There's quite a laundry list. I want to say there's about 30 different data points that we kind of
Okay.
categorized in. Financial literacy is one. Women as well. A lot of women's groups, a lot of health groups as well. So yeah, it's a pretty big grouping that we go through.
You know, since I'm in this area, one of the things that I've noticed when it comes to shelters, there aren't a lot of women's shelters. Plenty of men's shelters, but not a lot of women's shelters. It's really wild when you see that. The other thing that you find is in a place like one of the areas I support is New Bethany. They do provide temporary housing. All right, just finding a place for a mother and her child or children to live in an affordable way is also an area that means a lot to me. It's really crazy what
Yeah.
we're seeing.
It's interesting on that one too. So also at events, we're at Connect Ed right now, but we also have our women's event and
Yeah.
our Next Gen event, and we always have a philanthropic give back at our events that the foundation supports. So for example, at our women's event in Palm Springs earlier this year, it was a women's shelter. So it was a local Palm Springs, and then also we invited our women to pack bags, right? So if somebody arrives there, they may not have anything, right? So just a little bag of hygiene kit, some items in there, warm socks, some lipstick, some shampoo, just something to make them feel a little bit better. And so at our national conferences, we always give back and we get our advisors involved, right? Packing it in Las Vegas this year at Next Gen, we did Capes for Crusaders for the Ronald McDonald House, and that was really interesting because one of our partners, Highland, is there as well, Highland Capital, and so they hand delivered all the capes that we made for the kids to wear, and was able to give a grant to the Ronald McDonald House as well.
So you can see the impact.
Yeah.
So tell us about the water bottles that we have here at Connect Ed. There's a QR code on the bottom. If a person scans that QR code, Osaic's going to make a donation.
Yep, we make a donation, and one of the things that our events team really strives on is reducing all the paper, reducing the trash, and really just kind of focusing in on taking care of our earth. And so it's one way to kind of motivate. We also have a leaderboard, right? So people can see who's kind of leading the chase, and it's good to drink water here in San Antonio. It's humid.
Yes, yes. So where does the donation go to? Is it just going back into the foundation or?
The donation goes back into Fill It Forward.
Okay.
So an outside organization, so it's not going back into.
Oh, okay. So is that a local organization or is that national?
It's a national.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey, anything you can do, stuff like this just shows that Osaic cares, which is huge. Promoting it the last couple of years has opened my eyes to it, and again, it's just a way of my practice is going. Everyone has a legacy. It's how you're known and how you're remembered. And giving back is always a good thing, to be known for giving and being remembered for giving. So with that, I want to thank you for your time. I thought it was a pretty good talk that we had here. And thanks again.
Yep, I'll sign you up for our next event for volunteering.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.